Today on English Theater, it's active voice versus passive voice. When you watch a movie or read a story, the characters don't just lay around and do nothing, do they? Of course not. How boring would that be? I mean, these people actually get up and do things. They at least go for a walk. They have relationships they love. They struggle with each other. Superheroes come in and save the day. Without action, there's no excitement. Your writing really shouldn't be any different. Make your writing active. Is that really asking too much? Remember, a subject has at least a subject, and then something called a predicate, also known as a verb. The subject is what the sentence is about. The verb is the action of the sentence. If your subject is doing the action, you have what is called active voice. For example, Bob played his guitar badly. Bob is the subject, played is the verb. Anisha hates her computer. Anisha is the subject, hates is the verb. And boy does she hate that thing. Another example, Jeff just realized his paper was due today. And man, look at him go. Probably going to break the thing before he gets his paper done. And then where's he going to be? Another example. Tiffany screams her songs in the choir. Boy, don't want to stand too close. But again, Tiffany is the subject and screams is the verb. Now, if the action is being done to your subject, that is called passive voice. One example of this would be Sean was made buff by his workout. It might have worked, but the workout is making him buff rather than Sean doing it for himself. Another example might be the phone was talked on for hours by Sally. Now this one does sound a little awkward and kind of strange, but that's what passive voice often does. It doesn't sound quite right when we read it or when we hear it. The restroom was needed badly by Sam. Of course, Sam, I hope he makes it, but at the same time, I'm sure the restroom feels good for being needed. Another example, the presentation was given by Olivia. The real key to figuring out whether something is passive voice is looking for that little word, by. Now the fact is, however, sometimes the sentence will end before you really get to that little word, by. One way to tell whether it is active voice or passive voice, if it's passive, you can add by zombies at the end of the sentence, and it will kind of make sense. The report was written by zombies. See? Passive voice. Makes sense. Jim was made very sad by zombies. Also, passive voice. Oh look, the race was won by zombies. Oh no, Zach was bit by zombies. Oh, that's it. We're all dead. And we're using passive voice at the same time. I mean, how good is that? When you get right down to it, passive voice is just frankly lazy and it's really awkward to read and listen to. Give your writing an active voice. It's better for you and better for the reader. You fix it by getting rid of that was and that word by. Let's look at that sentence. The report was written by zombies. How would you fix that? Simple. Zombies wrote the report. Zombies is the subject, wrote is the verb now. Jim was made very sad by zombies. This may be true, but it's really better to say, zombies made Jim very sad. The race was run by zombies. May be true, but again, actively it's better to say, zombies won the race. Which again, probably means we're all dead anyway. But you just hate fast zombies. I know I do. Zach was bitten by zombies. Bad enough, but by the time you get through saying that in passive voice, he's already turned and now he's coming after us. You gotta get it out quickly. Tell people that zombies bit Zach. What it really comes down to is this. Let your subject do the work. Save the passive voice for nap time. Just let it be lazy. Make your writing active.
Created using Powtoon.